Good evening. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all of you to our Fulton City School District 2023 Capital Improvement Hearing. This is part of the process that we go through as we prepare for public referendum for our capital improvement project to bring to our voters on May the 16th, the year 2023. So first, I'd like to just thank you to the Fulton City School District community and all of our stakeholders for the support of our present capital improvement project, which is coming to conclusion. Those of you that have been to our campuses have seen the site work is easy to see. You've seen the work that's been done at Lanigan, as well as Volney, as well as the junior high with respect to our parking lots and the arrival and dismissal patterns. The feedback has been extremely positive in those areas. We've also been able to, we upgraded the athletic complex with respect to our turf field and refurbished our track. And on top of that, also something you can always see is all of the lighting projects that we've done across the district as part of our energy project, our EPC project that was done in collaboration with our capital improvement project. So you'll see lighting, and also on our fields between junior high and the senior high, you now have an area that's fully lighted all night, so you can be able to go and use those facilities and walk and whatnot. That's something that all of our stakeholders can enjoy. So those are those kinds of things. Behind the scenes, we've done HVAC, we've done boilers, we've done windows, we've done doors. We've done a lot of different things as part of this project, and thank you for that support. So now we kick off and are starting to work on our next capital project, and our proposed capital project focuses on improvements, renovations, additions to district facilities, or construction of new district facilities. And in this case, our focus is really on improvements and renovations. At each of our facilities, we're working at all 7 of our facilities, all 6 schools, the education center, as well as the athletic complex. Why now? Our current capital project is wrapping up at this time. Over $40 million of high priority work is identified in the building condition survey, which has been compiled in coordination with our architects and our maintenance and facility staff. So a lot of input around what those priorities are, and we also ensure students and staff have a healthy and safe place to learn. So that's our target areas. Our capital project that we're proposing is $20 million. Our current project, just to give you a reference, is $15.1 million. It addresses health and safety issues and infrastructure improvement. It's funded through debt issuance, and that's really bonds and bands issues. It's paid back over time, and the estimated impact to the tax levy is $0, and that's been something we've consistently worked on in our projects here in Fulton, so that is consistent. Our anticipated scope of capital improvement project, general overview, at Fairgrave Elementary, we're looking at the main entrance stair reconstruction, bathroom renovations, classroom ventilation improvements, security improvements at the main entrance vestibule. That's an important. Fairgrave's got original bathrooms to the building, so this is our opportunity to bring them into the 21st century. And so that's a great opportunity there, as well as all the other improvements that you see. At Granby Elementary, we're seeking to continue to improve our pool. We've been continuing to do ongoing maintenance in our pool. This is going to allow us to address some of those areas more intensively, and hopefully starts to address some of those long-standing issues that we've been facing. The site work previously bid in phase 2 in the current project we'll be able to do, and that's really parking lots, things like that on the external parts of our building. If you've been to those, they've got some significant issues, tripping hazards and such. And we'll also look at the flow of the traffic as we've done at the other sites. Exterior wall drainage improvements and security improvements at the main entrance vestibule. At Lanigan Elementary, the boiler feed tank and pump replacement, plumbing fixtures replacements, electric panel replacements, and security improvements at the main entrance vestibule. Volney Elementary School, sewage pump and septic upgrades, playground improvements, electric panel replacements, and security improvements at the main entrance vestibule. At our junior high school, we're looking at asphalt replacement and sidewalk extensions in the remaining areas where we haven't completed those projects. Exterior window replacement on the entire building. This is a big project. This is the entire building, all the windows at the Fulton Junior High. And that's been an ongoing issue for a number of years. And so we're finally going to address those issues. Exterior door, frame, and hardware replacement. So those are the projects at the junior high school. G. Ray Bodley High School, parking lot reconstruction, gym floor refinishing, the bathroom renovations, auditorium lighting and sound improvements, and security improvements at the main entrance vestibule. One of the items that we should add to that G. Ray Bodley as part of that gym floor refinishing, we are going to be replacing all of the bleachers, and they will be ADA compliant. That was something that's come up from a number of our stakeholders, especially families that have been coming in. This will allow for more safety and more access as families and community members come to cheer on all of our athletic teams and any events that we have in our gymnasium. So we should add that one to the list, and we'll do that as we go along, but that's part of this project. The athletic complex, fiber optic service upgrades, new dugouts for softball and baseball, site drainage improvements, bleacher structural improvements. We had education center, masonry reconstruction, areas that need to be pointed and whatnot, steam condensate receiver tank replacement, and we also need to replace an elevator going down to the lower level. And then our debt limit and future projects. In November 2023, New York State hopefully will be putting out a public referendum to have conversation about the constitutional debt limits in small city school districts. Presently, small city school districts are limited to 5%, as you can see on the screen. And what that does is all other school districts in the state of New York, for example, all of the districts that would be in connection with us, with exception, I guess, of Oswego, because they are a small city, all have a 10%. So for example, if our debt limit is $38 million, then we have to keep all our projects in a manageable piece, which explains why we do short, smaller projects of perhaps $9 million, $14 million, $15 million is what we've been doing. This year we were able to get to $20 million. However, this would change the opportunity for us if it goes from 5 to 10% at no cost to taxpayers. It's really a debt limit piece that allows us to carry the debt and be able to work with that within our financial components. It would allow us to double that. And that would really change the game as far as the opportunity for us to do larger proactive projects as opposed to reactive, prioritized projects that we presently do. So I wanted to just put that and that information out there. And what would this mean for future projects? Be more proactive with our infrastructure, as well as it would address the $20 million of backlog of high priority work. So we already know there's already still high priorities out there. So what we've done is we've identified the priorities of the priorities in this project at this point in time. The capital improvement proposition is $20 million proposed, will be the proposition at the annual May vote. It'll be separate from the general fund budget. There's an estimate of a 0 impact to the tax levy, and the planned work in all district schools, athletic complex, and the education center. So there'll be planned work in all of our sites here in the district. As we move forward with the process, we're getting more information out to the community. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to our business office or to my office. We can answer any questions that you may have. We'll, again, keep putting the information out there. We'll do future presentations and updates at board meetings, and we will also have information as part of the entire budget and proposition process also available. Are there any questions? All right. Thank you. So again, please feel free to reach out. This is an exciting opportunity for us to continue to upgrade our facilities and opportunities for our students. Thank you.